Hey guys, welcome to Core Power Yoga. My name is Jo-Hanna and I'm going to be guiding you through this practice today. What you're going to need is a pair of socks. If you don't have any socks, you can use a towel. You want to make sure that your floor is slidey. And for your knees or to wipe your face or your wrists, you can use a towel. So you want to be in a comfortable seated position and you want to release any unnecessary tension before we really get going with our open meditation. I like to start with my neck and my shoulders, but if it feels good to give a spine opener, going into a spinal twist, you can. You want to bring awareness to your breath. Allow yourself to get fully present in the moment. And when you feel absolutely relaxed, you're going to bring your attention to this moment. Focusing on your breath, you're inhaling and exhaling with relaxation. Inhaling deeply through your nose. You're pulling in, feeling everything, feeling where the breath is going. Releasing any unnecessary tension that you might feel. You are inhaling deeply through your nose to the back of your throat and exhaling just as deep. Inhaling with an S-like sound through your nose to the back of your throat. You're going to exhale with an H-like sound from the back of your throat through your nose. Feeling peacefulness. Feeling your breath braiding with your mind and your body. Once you feel that balance between your breath and your mind, once you feel your breath becoming calmer, more relaxed, your mind becoming more stable, you can set your intention for the practice. Understanding that your intention is everything. You want to set an intention that feels soft, something that you can carry throughout the practice with you. Once you've set that intention, allow your hands to meet at heart center, allowing your thumb to hit your third eye, sealing whatever intention you set, and with a hint of a smile on your face, you are ready to get the party started. So we're going to go into our neck stretches, allowing our right ear to hit as close to the right shoulder as possible. Inhale, coming to neutral spine. Exhale, allowing the other ear, the left ear, to come as close to the left shoulder as possible. Making sure that your shoulders are pressing down. You're going to be moving from side to side. Again, you want to be comfortable. You want to be compassionate with your body at all times. You're doing what feels good to you. On your next available exhale, chin coming as close to the chest as possible, interlacing your fingers on the top of your head, and you're gently resting that down. Inhale, chin up to the sky. You can interlace your fingers right under the chin and you're gently pressing up to the sky. Coming right back to your neutral spine, we're going to get the shoulders involved. So you inhale, rolling your shoulders back, pushing the chest up. Exhale, rolling everything down, shaking your head yes and no. We're going to keep that going. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up. Ooh, I cracked something right there. Exhale, rolling it forward. You want to do what feels good, rocking from side to side. Continuing with your seated cat and cow stretch, allowing your body to relax with each moment. Constantly shaking your head, yes and no. You're coming back to your neutral spine. Inhale, bringing your shoulders up. Exhale, rolling back. Allowing your shoulder blades to press back and down. It's almost like they're trying to go down your back. You're gonna do the opposite direction now. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rolling forward. I like to check in with how my body looks and feels. So now we're gonna allow our right hand to come over to the right side, making sure that the glutes are pressing down. Inhale, lifting the left hand up, and you're looking at your palm. On your next available exhale, you're reaching that top hand across your ear, looking up right under your arm. If it feels good to drop the forearm, you can. I like to shake my head here just to open my neck even more. Inhale, bringing both hands up, and I'm carrying my hands over to the other side. So I'm looking up at the opposite hand, and I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Eyes looking up right under my arm. Again, I'm shaking my head. Yes and no. More like a no. And I'm bringing that hand over, going deeper into my side bend. It's very, very opening, guys. So again, you want to be compassionate to your body and take your time and explore your breath. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, palms down. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, palms up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, palm down. Almost like persons are pulling your hands apart. Hands are down on the mat, and we're meeting on our hands and knees. So remember, if you have any knee complications, you want to pad up with your blanket or your mat. So your hands are in line with your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. Inhale, dropping your belly button down, rolling your shoulders back, looking up. Exhale, eyes to the thighs, gentle curve in your spine. And we're going back and forth with our cat and our cow. Now again, this is at your own pace. So if you'd like to go faster than I'm going, you can. If you'd like to go slower, feel free. All you're doing here now, you're pushing back into your child's pose. Really allowing your shoulders to roll back and down, allowing your hips to drive down to your heels. On your next available inhale, you're driving the hips as low to the mat as you can, and you're going between your child's pose and your cobra. So you're inhale, dropping into your cobra, ensuring that you're pressing through the hands. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, sliding the hips over to your cobra. Now, if you have lower back issues, you're not going to be pressing as low down as you'd like. You want to go with how your body feels. Again, you're warming the core up, warming the spine up, and on your next available exhale, downward dog. Making sure your feet are hip width apart, eyes to your thighs. Fingers are nice and wide. Again, you're shaking your head yes and no. I like to slide over to the top of my push-up to make sure I am in my best downward dog. So now in your downward dog, you're pressing through every part of your hand. Eyes to the thighs. Inhale, bending your right knee, straightening the other. Inhale, you're gonna bend that other knee. So you're going back and forth here. So an inhale with a bend, exhale to straighten. We're here for 2 more breaths. And only when you're ready, you're gonna slide over to the top of your push-up. Shoulders away from your ears. Allow the legs to be pressing onto the bone here. Pull that belly button into your spine. You're here for 2 more breaths. And you're gonna lower down to the bottom of your push-up. Inhale, cobra, making sure that your hands are close to your chest. You're coming down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Always rolling your shoulders away from your ears and lifting up a little higher each time, making sure that you're comfortable. I like to look from side to side again to additionally open my body up. Tucking your toes under, exhale, downward dog. Hint of a smile on your face here, guys, because it's about to get a little bit more intense. And we are going to stay here for one more breath. And we're just going to skank the feet up to the top of the hands, top of the mat rather. So you want to make sure that your hands are relaxed. Neck is released and relaxed, and you are just stretching the feet out here. So you're just going to be rocking your upper torso from side to side. Nice. So you want to allow your hands to be pressing down onto the mat. And you're going to inhale, bend your right knee and press the left heel down. And you're going to switch over on the next breath. So you want it to be an inhale and an exhale, nice and even. Pressing through, going at your own pace. Ensure that you're pulling your belly button to your spine and you're driving your glutes up. Always use this as an opportunity to shake your head, yes and no. Get that full release. So now I'm just allowing my heels to lift up off the mat. So I'm inhale, tippy toe, exhale, lifting my toes up. Inhale, lifting my hands all the way up to my tall mountain pose. If it feels good, you can go into an hyperextension. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing the hands down. Inhale, we're coming up to our chair pose. Pulling your belly button into your spine. You are making sure that your knees aren't floating over your toes. You want to tuck your glutes in. There you go. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do a squat walk. So you're just going to be walking back, ensuring that the knees aren't over the toes, pulling the belly button into your spine. You're walking to the back of the mat. And then you're going to take your time and walk one foot in front of the other to the front of the mat. You better believe that was one. So you're going to be doing 3 to 5 of these, going all the way back, using your breath, being nice, cool, calm, and collected. And we're bringing it all the way back to the front. Nice. So you have an option here. You can always, at the front of the mat, at the top of the mat, you can go all the way up with your hands to chair pose, or you can keep your hands at heart center, whatever feels good. You want to make sure as you walk, guys, you are fully present with your breath. You are digging in nice and deep, allowing your toes and your full foot to feel the entire mat as you walk back and forth. Once you've done your 3 or your 5, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, stepping, jumping, floating your feet to the top of the push-up and lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Nice and easy. Inhale, lifting that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bringing that right foot in between the hands. Remember, if it doesn't make the journey, you can bring it right there and pause the video if you need to till you get right there. So hips are turned to the front. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Pull that belly button into your spine. Remember to squeeze the legs onto the bone. You're here for one more breath. Pressing through the front foot, exhale. You're bringing the hands to heart center and you are literally turning over to the other side. So I don't know if you saw that, but we're going to be doing that as a flow. So we're basically turned onto the other foot. And we're going back and forth. So if you see what I'm doing with the feet, I'm pressing through the front foot. I turn that foot and I twist with the other one. So I'm literally doing a lunge where I'm turning side to side. This will require a little core strength and some glute and leg strength. Most important thing as you turn side to side is that you're pressing through that front foot. And you're going at your own pace, of course, compassionate with the body. I am only looking for 3 to 5. That's all I ask for. Once you've gone side to side, you've realized you've technically done both legs. So once you've hit lucky number 5, inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, top of your push-up. We're doing our vinyasa. Lower down, inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. So we've done both sides, so we can move on, yeah? Inhale, lifting that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bringing that left foot in between your hands. Remember again, guys, you want to be sure with that front foot because we're going to be transitioning to our warrior 2. Yeah, because we did both legs on that other one. So you want to make sure that your back foot, the toes are pointed, in my case, towards the elephant. Front foot pointing straight out. Keep that leg nice and strong. And what we're doing, we're transitioning from the warrior 2 to a lunge. So it's a side lunge. So what you're doing in order to transition is to move the feet from side to side, and you're driving the butt back. So let me break down that move. What you're doing, as you slide over, you're taking that other foot and you're putting it forward, sticking the butt back, and switching over to the other leg. All right, remember you can always pause and catch that move, right? So you want to make sure that your feet are in absolute stability. It has to be stable. And you're sliding side to side. I'm looking for 3 to 5. Keeping your shoulders rolled back, belly button pulled into your spine. Once you've hit 3, 4, or 5, you're doing so great. You're gonna come right back to your warrior 2. Allow your back hand to meet the front hand. And we're wheeling the hands down to the mat. Inhale, top of the push-up. Surprise, surprise. Vinyasa, lower down. Inhale, cobra, hips pressing down. Tucking your toes back. So you're going to be pushing into a wide assisted child's pose. Shoulders away from your ears. Allow your triceps to press down as close to the mat as possible. Wipe your sweat because you should feel a little sweaty. Making sure that your hips are driving as close back to the heels as possible. You are relaxed. Returning to your breath. Remembering to be compassionate. Listen to your body. If one side feels a little too tight, you're not going to go that deep on that side. You're listening. So you want to walk your hands over to the right side. Even though I am doing it on the left side here, I just wanted to show you guys how it feels and how it looks. So you're walking your hands over to the right side. Left hand is resting on the right, allowing the hips to drive down. You're here for 4 breaths, and you're gonna walk the hands over to the other side, doing the same thing. Hips constantly driving down, pulling your belly button and allow it to rest right in between your thighs. You're going to slowly walk the hands all the way back to center. And you're going to come right back onto your hands and knees. So from our wide knee child's pose, where we're just catching our breath, holding an intermission if we may. You're going to come up onto your hands and knees, and you're going to put on your handy dandy socks, because we're at that point where we're going to have a little fun. And we're going to fully enjoy our core and our body, and just allowing ourselves to just be present with good laughs. So now you want to make sure that you set your mat up for what is next. I usually like to use more than one mat just because protection. I am going to be turning towards you guys for this set, just so you can see the full view. If you'd like to do the same, I implore you to. So you want to make sure that you are on your hands and knees. You're going to allow your right foot to extend all the way out. Remember, you're using your sock to help with the stretch here. So if you notice, I am putting extra support under my knee because protection. And you are slowly sliding that right foot out, and you're driving your butt back. You're using your hands to provide support, completely pressing down through all of the hands, down into the ground, shoulders away from your ears. You're going to really feel that in the inner thighs. Now, remember, compassion, guys. So as you slide across, you want to make sure that it feels good. Go as far as your body says it wants to go. And when you're ready, you're going to turn your toes up and drive the heel down and forward even more. And when you're ready, you're coming all the way up. Both hands up to the sky. Exhale, bringing that right hand down. Inhale, bring that top hand up. We're carrying it over into our gate pose. Lifting the chest up. Inhale, bringing both hands up. Exhale, we're coming down to a modified hands and knees position. And we're going to go right over to the other side. So that's the left foot extended all the way out. Now, one side is going to be very grateful for this stretch. The other is going to complain. We are listening and we're taking our time. If you'd like to use blocks instead of hands all the way down to the mat, feel free. If you don't have blocks, you can use a big book. I'm always using an opportunity to roll my shoulders out. So remember, you're pressing down. Use that sock to open up. And when you're ready, your inhale, lifting, pointing the toes up as you drive the heel down and out. Take your time and explore opening that stretch, driving a little bit deeper. Now to come back, you want to use the sock. So you're driving the sock back up to a high kneeling position. Inhale, hook both hands up to the sky. Exhale, bringing that left hand down onto the leg. And reaching that top hand over. Allow your eyes to look up at the bottom of your arm. Explore what feels good here in your gate pose onto the other side. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands back down onto the ground. Your back to your hand and knees. Rocking your hips from side to side. If it feels good, we're going for nice, huge hip circles. Now, if huge ones don't feel good, you don't have to do them. You can keep it nice and small. But it's almost like you're sliding into a child's pose and bringing it forward, almost like you're going into a cobra and changing directions. Nice. So I'm just doing a little modification here because protection. And we're just sliding the mat up because we want to make space for the sliding we're about to do, for the work we're about to get done. As you can see, that towel worked out very nicely. So now you want to make sure that you protect your knees. You want to put your knees right on the edge of that mat and have the hands a little bit up, making sure hands in line with your shoulders, knees in line with the hips. You're extending the legs all the way out, and we're going to be doing mountain climbers. To be specific, we're doing mountain climber twists. I am only looking for 8 to 10. All it is, you are using your socks to drive the knee to the opposite elbow. So it will be right knee to opposite elbow. Right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow. I'm only looking for 8 to 10. Remember, 2 legs equals 1. So I'm only looking for 8 to 10. Once you're finished, you're going right into your child's pose. Catch your breath. Return to your breath. Get right back to the present moment. Inhaling deeply through your nose. You're going to take your right hand, you're going to bring it behind you, allowing the top, the front of the hand to rest on your back for a chicken wing. Just relaxing the shoulders, releasing the shoulders. We're going to go over to the other side. Left hand, going right into a chicken wing. Roll your shoulders back and down. Relax the chest down into your thighs. On your next available exhale, you're interlacing your fingers behind your back. And you're gently lifting the hands up. If it feels good to lift your chest off your thighs, you can, and bring it back down and go deeper with the hands. So we're getting right back to work. We're right at the top of our push-up. We're going to go right into our tucks. So that's us driving both knees in, as far in as possible. Now, guys, please do note, it doesn't matter how far in you carry it. Just a little work is good for me. So you want to go at your own pace. If pulling all the way in feels good, that's great. If just a gentle pull is what she ordered, then that is fine with me. I'm only looking for 8 to 10 for this. If you realize with all of these sock movements that we're doing, I don't want the feet lifting off. I want the socks doing most of the work with your core. So you're going to take your right hand, you're sliding it under the left, allowing your right ear to rest down onto the mat. Allow your hips to drive down to the heels. And only when you're ready, your exhale, releasing and allowing the left hand to scoop under the right. And we're doing the same thing on the other side. Left ear resting as close to the mat as we can, driving down. We're getting right back to the thick of things. Guys, also remember, you can always rest. You can always pause this, catch your breath, get it done. If it's 2 and rest, 3 and rest, I am a fan. Take your time. Go at your own pace, all right? So now we're going to be doing a combo. Yes. So you're going to be doing a tuck and opening the legs out. So you're driving the knees in and opening the legs out for half scissors, all right? So you want to align your breath here. You want to exhale, drive the knees in, inhale out, exhale, open the legs. So it's exhale, knees in, inhale, legs out, exhale, open, You get where I'm going with this. So you want to make sure that each movement is a breath. So we're coming right back into our child's pose. That one is 8 to 10, of course. You are relaxing in your child's pose. You want to do what feels good here. Wiping your sweat. Good job. So now we have another one that we're going to do. This one is called the body saw. So you want to roll your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure that you are on your forearms. Knees are protected, of course. You're going out into your plank position and you're just bringing your body up and back. So the movement is you pressing down with your forearms, engaging your core, and you're pulling your body forward and back. So I'm not looking for up and down, I'm looking for forward and back. Remember, socks are still pressing down. You're not lifting that off the ground at all. I'm only looking for 8 to 10. 8 or 9 or 10. Now, once you've hit lucky number 8, lucky number 9, lucky number 10, you're extending everything all the way out and you're rocking your hips from side to side. Only when you're ready. You're gonna create a pillow by bending your elbows. Relaxing the hips down, you're gonna drive your right leg out to the side. I have to use my left leg, guys, so you can see what's happening, of course. Hips are turned down. The sole of your foot is driving down onto the ground. So the sole of your foot, the bottom of your foot, is pressing down onto the ground. So what we're doing here, we're gonna be sliding right up to hip width and bringing it back. So we inhale, bringing it up, exhale, bringing it back. Inhale up, exhale back. All I'm looking for here is 5 to 8. Always ensure that the hip is driving down. You will feel that in your hip flexors. Making sure that your belly button is pressing down. You're gonna go over to the other side. So even though I did my left side, you will be doing your left side now. Same thing on the other side. You wanna make sure that your hips are driving down and you are sliding, making sure that your toes don't come off the ground for nothing. Nothing at all. You're sliding up and down for 5 to 8. Once you've done the other side, you're gonna inhale, bring the legs and the arms up for your superhero pose. Shoulders away from your ears, hips pressing down. You're only here for 2 breaths and coming down, rocking the hips from side to side. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Keep the work where it should be. Keep the work contained, guys. So we only want that work in the hips, in the lower back, right in the shoulders. So once you come up into your superhero pose, on your next available exhale, you're interlacing your fingers behind your back, pulling the arms behind you, and you're reaching up, if it feels good, for your bow pose. So we're gonna do that again. Inhale, superhero. Exhale, bending the knees. Inhale, coming up for your bow. So that's the flow. Inhale, superhero. Exhale, bend at the knees and grab and lift for the inhale. Exhale, relax everything down. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, bend at the knees. Inhale, lift into your bow. Exhale, release it all the way down. I'm only looking for 3 to 5 of those. So if you want to pause and do some more, feel free. Remember, if it doesn't feel good, guys, do not do it. Amen? We're being compassionate. So we're taking our right hand, but as you know, I'm going to do it on the left side so you can see. So you're going to extend your right hand all the way out. Your left hand is coming really close to your chest, and you're going to be rolling over to your right side. Relaxing your neck, relaxing your jaw. You're just opening the body up. Getting that amazing stretch in your shoulders. Now, I like to get a little open, a little creative here. You want to do what feels good for you, yes? Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Take your time with your shoulder. It's an amazing shoulder opener, so listen to your body. And only when you're ready, you're going to roll the body back over. Ooh. And you're going to go over to the other side. So remember, we did the right side, even though I did the left. So you're going to come over to the other side. You're going to do the same thing on the other hand, the other arm rather. There is something about this pose that really just opens my shoulders up. I am usually so grateful for this. So remember, you want to make sure that you are relaxing your shoulders down. If it feels too intense, listen to your body. Return to your breath. And only come around back onto your tummy when it feels good. So we're gonna fix our mat back, and we're gonna meet on our backs. Gotta wipe that sweat off. So you want to make sure that you are pressing your lower back down onto the mat. You're bending your knees, your feet are pressed down, feet are hip width apart. So I'm gonna move my hands out the way, but the hands can really be beside the body. I'm just gonna move it out the way so you can see what's happening. On the next available inhale, you're lifting your lower back and your mid back up, creating a nice little bridge. And on the exhale, you're pressing it all the way back down. We're going to keep that going. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, pressing everything down. This is just going to really just open up the lower back. Just really balance off all the stuff that we just did. Inhaling and exhaling with relaxation. You want to make sure that you're always keeping your lower back pressed down. On your next available inhale, you're lifting the right leg up. You're reaching your hands and you're grabbing that leg. Super important. Roll your shoulders back and down. And you are pulling that leg towards you. If you notice, I haven't lengthened my other leg out because I want to use that other leg as support. So I'm pressing that left foot down as I pull my right leg towards me. I'm exploring that stretch in the back of my thigh. And now I'm going to be picking my grapes. You heard me. We're picking grapes. So what you want to do, you want to use your leg as support, almost like a tree. So you're pulling onto the legs. So you use one leg. Ooh, sorry about that. You're going to use one arm to hold onto the leg and pull yourself up as high as you can. I'm only looking for 8 to 10. Once you've hit your 8, your 9, your 10, you're going to go into a half happy baby. Bending at the knee, you're driving that knee as far down to the... You're driving that knee as far down to the mat as possible. If you notice, I am still bending my left knee because I'm using that left foot as support to keep my left hip stable. So only when you're ready, you're gonna lift up and you're gonna go into a spinal twist. So you're just gonna take that same right knee and you're bringing it over the left leg. Making sure your highest part of the back, you're really trying to turn that part of the lower back down as your eyes look in the opposite direction of the knee. Only when you're ready, you're going to give the same love to the other side, the other leg. So you're lifting that left leg up, pressing your lower back down, you're reaching your arms out to the straight leg. Shoulders rolled back and down. You're going to pull that leg as close to your forehead as possible. Still pressing that lower back down, you're pulling, pressing with the right foot. You're not going to pick your grapes. Now remember, guys, the height is not as important as you think. You want to grab and pull to reach up and pick your grapes. So it's almost like you climbing a rope almost. I'm looking for 8 to 10, of course. And once you've hit 8, 9, or 10, you're going to bend that left knee. And you're reaching in for your happy baby. Half happy baby, might I add. So if you notice, I'm using my other hand and I'm pressing down on the opposite hip. You always want to make sure that you are stable. You're here for about 3 breaths. And feel free to play if you'd like. So play for me is taking my heel and straightening that leg all the way out. So I'm feeling that nice and deep. Remember, listen to your body. If it does not want to play like this, do not. So you're going to go over into your spinal twist. Remember now, eyes are looking in the opposite direction of the bent knee. You are allowing the highest part of your lower back that is lifting off the mat to roll down to the mat. It won't get there, but you're rolling it down with each exhale, releasing, relaxing, returning to your breath. And only when you're ready, you're going to go right back into neutral position. So we've done half and half. We can now go into our full happy baby. Bending both knees. You're really trying to reach with your hands for the inside of your feet. Some persons prefer to reach for the ankles. Some like to reach for the outside of the foot. You want to do what feels good for you. I personally prefer to reach for the inside of my feet, and you're playing. So that might have you bending one knee and straightening the other. That might have you rocking from side to side. Please do what feels good. Coming down into your butterfly pose, pressing the soles of the feet together. Using each exhale, you are driving the outside of the thighs down. Relaxing your lower back. Returning to your breath if you lost it. If you thought we were done, if you thought it was Shavasana, I have something else for you. It's core power yoga, so we're going to do just one more thing. We're going to do earthquake. So you want to have your feet wider than hip width apart. They are flexed. So what you're doing, You're doing your 5 counts and you lower, do your 5 counts and you lower. So we're gonna go through it right now. C-spine, pull your belly button all the way in. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower. Keep that going. Nice. So now we're going to do 2 more of these and we're going to mix it up. Always roll that shoulder, that neck out. And we're going to go right into the other one. This time it's going to be one hand up. Do our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch and lower. Of course, always lowering. Are we ready? Let's go. C-spine, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Yeah. We have one more to do. This time, we're doing the same thing, but a little different. We're going to have both hands up into the sky. Are we ready? Feet are flexed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. You did it. You're a champ. Knees into your chest. You're just going to be rocking from side to side. Or back and forth if it feels good. Whatever feels good, guys. So if a spinal twist feels good here, do what feels good. You're going to bring your right knee in. And on your next available exhale, you're switching knees. With each exhale, just switching knees. Pressing that lower back down, really fully bringing that knee in, rolling the shoulders back. Nice and easy. You're relaxing that left foot down and you're taking the right knee and just making gentle circles, changing directions. And you're going to bring the left knee in on the next available exhale. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Roll it out and change directions and bring it down. Nice. You want to bring your hands all the way over to you, all the way behind you, rather. Legs stretched out, almost like when you're in your bed. I want you to give me that bed stretch. All right? So we're going to do a few of these. Inhale, stretching everything, pulling everything apart. Exhale, nice and easy. Inhale, pull everything, tighten everything, and exhale. Relax, release. Of course, you're going to use your towel. You're going to cover your eyes. Turning your toes out. You're going to relax the hands, the arms down. Can't forget your black tourmaline, of course. So you're focusing on your breath. Inhaling deeply through your nose, exhale, feeling the legs melt down. Inhaling deeply through your nose, exhale, shoulders rolling back and down, arms are relaxing to your sides. Relaxing your jaw, releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth, inhaling deeply, exhaling loudly for twice as long. Feeling the hips melting down, lower, mid, upper back, releasing and relaxing. You are fully released and relaxed as your jaw releases. Back of your neck getting longer. face is soft. You are completely relaxed. Inhaling from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. And exhaling from the crown of your head to the tippy toes. Letting everything go. It's just you now. It's just you and your breath. Completely wrapped up in the stillness of this moment. Your moment of relaxation, your moment of breathing and restoration begins now. Slowly twinkling your fingers and your toes, bringing your body all the way back. You're going to pull your knees into the deepest, highest parts of your chest. And you're going to give yourself the biggest hug of 2020. Biggest hug of March. Rocking from side to side, fully appreciating that you are here. You have life. You have love. Lengthening your legs out. You're just gonna alternate exploring that leg stretch, and you're gonna gently roll over to your right side. Pressing your top hand down into the ground, you're gonna help yourself up into a comfortable seated position. With a huge smile on your face, you want to gently roll the shoulders out. Fully grateful, accepting the peacefulness that you are experiencing. I'm just gonna leave you with something. You have survived every negative experience in your lifetime so far. You have not only survived, you have thrived. To heal from any hurt, you must feel every emotion that you need to go through. You never push your feelings down or try to cover them up. You face them, you sit with them, you learn and you grow from them. You find your strength through love. You are strong and so very powerful. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. You did it. Good job. Thank you so much. Namaste.